To understand the mysticism of Romanticism, we have to understand it within the context of the historical moment. This was the first ever human psychological reaction to a mass industrial society. So these were the first people to diagnose the disease, which was to later tumor into the post-apocalyptic deathscape that we are now facing. When William Wordsworth said, "We murder to dissect," he was naming the psychological regime of rationality and the destructive logic of materialism and consumerism and efficiency and progress. This was a movement of enchantment. This was a movement that sought to re-engender reverence for the beauty and the glistening miracle of this rare and precious gift of life. This was an inspirited response to what has now turned into an epidemic of loneliness, an epidemic of mental ill health, and now an epidemic of banality and an epidemic of despair. I believe that we are living through an age of chronic and pathological disenchantment. And if you look at the ways that we are now relating to each other politically, and if you look at the ways that we are relating to our living home, enchantment is not just a nice topic of art. I believe it to be an existential necessity. This is a beautiful quote here from Coleridge, talking about how his culture had become toy bewitched, made blind by lust, disinherited of soul, no common centre, man no common sire knoweth, a sordid, solitary thing.